Welcome, everybody, to the Errands 499 at Talladega Super Speedway. Sponsored by NOS Energy Drink, Castrol, Farmland, Autometer Competition Instruments, and Flex Tape, strong rubberized waterproof tape. Today we're going to be having a very exciting race at Talladega. There is always exciting racing. We may even see some wrecks. We may even see the big one. Or will we see the big fan attraction, the flip, or even blowover? Doesn't matter. We hope that no one crashes in this race, as we want everybody to finish the race on good terms. Today is going to be very exciting since it is race 8. Kind of getting deeper into the season. And with William Bullen's points lead dropping dramatically after last race, after his 39th place finish, he's looking to have himself in a tight situation in points. He may not even be the leader in points after today's race, but will that matter? No, he can always regain it back. He has 18 points above the second place, but let's take a look at the points actually. William Bullen, first in points. Behind him is Xavier Griffin, the rookie. And then it is no competition for second, with the 33 having a 100 points backtrack. Then you have Christian Newman, with a heartbreak last week. Almost got the win, but unfortunately had a bit of a issue. We have Keyshawn Richardson in 5th, Michelle Simpson 6th, James Franco 7th, Andrew Newega 8th, Derek Hamill 9th, and Christian Vargas rounds out your top 10. And then in 11th is your last week's winner, Jonathan Wong. But if you guys want to take a look at the points, here is you guys can pause right now. You guys had time to pause, so I'll just give you a little bit more seconds to pause. And then we're going to switch over to the bottom half. If you guys want to pause the stream, here is 21st to 40th. You guys can pause the stream and then go back to live feed. If you guys want to check your points out, you guys can also pause it afterwards too. So there is plenty of time for you guys to pause. We will be going into the Errands 499 straight away. We will be going straight to the racing. Let's get this done with 76 laps. Quite a big one here at Talladega, isn't it, folks? It's going to be very interesting to see how these drivers handle the new and improved Talladega. It is very dark out, which is very surprising. Before we get into today's race, crowd fired up. We're qualifying. Wayne Carson, 5
Drivers to your car.
poles in a row. That is crazy. Wayne Carson getting the most amount of poles I've ever seen in a row, consistently on the front row. And Victoria Hamel gets another second place finish. Allison doing great in the qualifying session. Then we got Byron Webb, Jerry Northup, Michelle Simpson, Zane McCravey, Colton Yo, who brought 3rd place at Daytona, Juan Garcia 9th, and Christian Vargas in 10th. Accelerate a little bit. We're going to get the cars rolling here for the start of the race at Talladega. Here they come off the pit road. Wayne Carson just ultimately getting the poles, but he's not getting wins like he's supposed to. I don't think his focus is on the poles. I think his focus is on the win. A great crowd on attendance for today's race. A sold-out crowd for Talladega. Not very uncommon. We've definitely had a lot of sold-out shows here at Talladega. Talladega, one of the best and exciting racetracks for the fans to be watching at home. It's definitely going to be very exciting to watch these drivers take on this amazing super speedway. You would expect your Pulsar at Daytona to be running well, but unfortunately, the car that he won Daytona with is in the Hall of Fame, so he cannot. Well, not in the Hall of Fame for the rest of the year. So he cannot use that car for this year's race. So he's bringing up a backup Daytona car that they had that they didn't use because they stayed clean the entire race. So he is going to be in a backup car. It seems to be not as fast as the Daytona winning car. So let's see how he does after his amazing plate win at Daytona earlier this year. Colton Yo, who's not been having too great of a season, his third place finish at Daytona is his only top 5 of the season so far. He's looking to fix that here at Talladega today and get that illustrious first win of the season. As we were talking about the field, we have the one of Wayne Carson leading us to the green flag at Talladega. The crowd on their feet. The green flag about to wave, and we're going green at Talladega. Two rookies on the outside for this start. James Allison to the inside, following behind Wayne Carson as they go through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, they're about to come. Wayne Carson, still your leader. James Allison following right behind him. Wayne Carson with a bit of a lead there, but James Allison coming strong now to his back bumper. Here comes the 94 though. It is Wayne Carson who's going to lead the first lap. Here comes Northup to the inside. Can't make it underneath of him. But he's looking for the lead now. Here comes Zane McCravey to the inside. Trying to make it to second. Now he's looking to the bumper of the leader to try and see if he can do anything against the leader. He is drafting all he can against Wayne Carson. Wayne Carson's going to lead another lap. He's yet to be passed. Darren Northup goes really wide. He's going to get shuffled out of the draft. Here comes Zane to the inside. Battle for the lead now. Zane trying to lead at Talladega. 2 Dodges, 2 Chevrolets, a Toyota and a Ford. And here comes Derek Northrop. James Allison behind him. Zane's now leading. Charles Robert looking for second. Oh, makes contact with the 25. Zane is now your leader. Here comes Charles Robert for the lead, with Derek Northup right behind him. Charles Robert leading at Talladega. Here comes the 87 to the inside of Northup, moves him out of the way. They're 3 wide for third. No, for second. Best friends are battling for second. That's Zane and Derek, they're both best friends. As now Derek Northup makes his way to second. Charles Robert out in front. When the green flag dropped, we didn't know what was going to happen. Wayne Carson had a couple laps left. He's trying to make his way back up to the front. He's up to 6th. Here comes Trevor Hall, the one we questioned. He's up in the bottom lane. He's right now in 6th, looking for 5th. And there he goes. He passed Zane for 5th. William Quayle in 4th. James Allison in 3rd. Derek Northrup 2nd. And Charles Robert in the lead. Northrup right behind him. Is he going to get a run down the back straightaway and make a move? Here comes Trevor Hall making a move to the inside of the William Quayle. For that 3rd position, Derek Northrup dives to the inside. He's going to try for the lead. Northrup has never won at Talladega in his career. He's gotten 3 runner-up finishes, and he's about to lead his 400th lap ever at Talladega. That's Trevor Hall right behind him, your Daytona winner, who's got a fast race car. And then behind him in the 56 is Redcliffe. Trevor Hall to the inside. They're side by side for the lead as they go down the back straightaway. The Alabama gang back straightaway. Side by side is Northrup in the 2, but the 2 is going to have the upper hand in the inside lane. Last week's winner, Jonathan Wong, coming with a full head of steam. He's up to 6th right now, looking for 5th, excuse me. James Redcliffe has made his way to 2nd, and Trevor Hall is your leader. '56 about to run down the 2, though. The 2 got a bit too far out in front, and now the 56 with a huge run on him. And the 33 is going to make it side by side for 2nd, and so is the 42. Teammates to the inside. That's JW Racing Team. Teammates. And another Toyota teammate. I don't know if they're on the same team. Oh no, the 42 is a part of Winter Circle Motorsports. My bad. But the 39 and the 33 are teammates. And Bolin, your points leader, is up there towards the front. Look at him back there. And ironically, 2nd in points is behind him as well. That is the 83 of Xavier Griffin. And Justin Rickey, the threat for this race, is a big threat. He has a total of 6 wins at Talladega. He's 2nd in the most all-time wins at Talladega, which Jerry Northrup holds that at 7 wins. And Jerry Northrup's all the way back towards the middle, to back of the pack. And look at the 35 of Vargas, 10th in points, trying to finish 2nd 2 weeks in a row. Or will he try and win it? And Bullen right behind him with Xavier Griffin and Justin Rickey behind them. Juan Garcia up there. Here comes the 35 for the lead. Ford's racing for the lead with 1 Dodge in the battle there. Here comes Xavier Griffin to the inside to help with the 35, and the 8 is also to the inside. Out of the 4. Great battle for the lead between the 2 and the 35, but the 35 is going to have the upper hand. Or maybe he won't. We come to the line. It is the 35 who has the upper hand. They're 3 right for 3rd. Bowling gets stuck on the outside. He's going to fall all the way back. Here comes Ricky. 6-time winner. He knows how to win at this racetrack. You better watch out for him. He's got a rookie ahead of him, and he's not afraid to cause some sort of move that may end up wrecking him. But Juan Garcia says, no, I'm the one who's going to win today, and he's going to shoot for 2nd. Here comes Colton Yo behind him. Trevor Hall stuck on the outside. Juan Garcia trying to make his first ever lap led at Talladega. He's in second. Juan Garcia has never led at Talladega, neither has a Mexican descent has ever led at Daytona or Talladega. So it's going to be very interesting to see if he can lead a lap. He will set a boundary, which break a boundary anyway. But the 62, where did he come from? That's Chris Young, I think. Or Cody Young, sorry, Cody Young. And then Derek Hamill is up there. A winner this season, looking for a second win. To add to that list, that's the list of wins on his resume. Here he comes for second. The 35 is still your leader. Here comes the 91 of Duncan Harvick. But the 9, his teammate, the 9 of Andrew Mariga is going to say, nope, I'm going to leave you in the dust. And the 40 of Brandon Young, another Dodge driver, is going to help out with that. And wow, the 54 nearly gets turned by the 9 there. Very close. A bit of our own NASCAR. As a shot for the lead goes to 54, and the 40 to help. We're going to do our own version of NASCAR non-stop. Otherwise, and also we will be doing a version of NASCAR's Crank It Up. So let's yank that crank and crank it up. As the pack seemed to have split up there. And caution is out. Caution is out. Don't know what caused this caution, but caution came out. And I have no idea what it is for. I'm going to pause it at the time that the lights turned on. See what caused this caution. Oh, wow, the 42 went around. What happened here? I think he had trouble slowing down and just gets in the back of the 12 and spins out. Man. Has a hard time getting up pit road, so caution comes out. He will not be the leader. Whoa, what was that? What was that? 82 and the 20 having a bit of disagreement there, I think. And oh! Oh man, what in the world? What happened there? Oh man, our pole sitter gets turned around and the 94 slams into the back of him. 94 said he had no brakes. Look at him come sailing in through there. No brakes whatsoever. The 8 makes some contact. So does the 88 and the 63. Contact was made. And oh, even more contact between the 26, the 2. 87 with nowhere to go. Nearly runs into... Wow. Wow, that was a bit of contact there. So, that is interesting. Zane McCravey will be your leader, but let's cycle through to see what happens to everyone else. Seems like the 92 had an issue or something, but we're about to go back green at Talladega. Green flag in the air. Once again at Talladega. And oh, the 3, what is he doing? What is the 3 doing? Something's going on with the 3. I think the 3's had trouble. 3 is having trouble with his car or something. He is very slow on the racetrack. Same with the 92. You might want to get off the racetrack if they're having too big of a problem. But, man, the pack is spread out quite a bit. And Zane McCravey is out in front. A lot of look at all the rookies up towards the front. I think I counted 4 or 5 rookies up towards the front. Here comes the 35 to the inside of the 62. A lot of shifting. 35 trying to get to the lead. Here comes last week's winner, the 98 of Jonathan Wong. Now he's trying for second. Underneath his Ford Racing teammate. The 98 being part of JW Racing Team. But here comes your second place starter, the 7 of Hamill. Oh, 98 nearly cuts him off. Nearly causes a big wreck there. Here comes the 98 to the front. He's going to lead that lap. Here comes the 40 of Brandon Young for second underneath Hamill. The 35 makes it 3 wide almost. He does make it 3 wide. 35 being very aggressive. The 83 of Xavier Griffin up there. Trying to take the points lead away from Bullen, but Bullen's up in the middle. Around the middle, he's up there still, so watch out for him. 35. Now to the inside, 35 trying to get that lead back that he had originally. Here comes Derek Campbell to second. Derek Campbell looking for his first Talladega victory. Vargas looking for his first. James Franco looking for his second career win at Talladega. Got a win back in 2008. And now he's looking for second. Underneath the 54, and here comes Bullen. 35, still your leader. Leading plenty of laps. Here comes Bullen. Oh, the 48 tried to block his move, but couldn't. Here comes Bullen for second. And oh, 91 has a bit of an issue. What happened there? 91 of Duncan Harvick just separated the pack a bunch. What happened? It was all the way down on the apron. Oh my god, they were 4 wide, and the 21 nearly causes a bit of a wreck right across the nose of the 14. Wow, the 91 was completely sideways, but he saves it. Oh man, that could have been a big wreck. Oh man. Imagine if he got hooked by... Imagine if he hooked the 4. Man, that would have been a big wreck. That was close, but look at all... Speaking of close, look at how close these guys are racing. And tightly these guys are racing. The 82. Just running there in the second position. Here comes Yepes. In third. Derek Hamill in fourth. Juan Garcia about to get passed for fifth, with James Franco now being in fifth. Lap traffic is about to be met by this pack. Very slow lap traffic indeed. 171 miles an hour this car is driving. And let's see how they react. They spread out all around, and the 35 makes it around them. 35 now with a huge lead. Outside is going to zoom right past the 92. That's going to let the other pack catch up now. Now Bullen second. 35 has a huge lead. Man, 35 is getting chased down though. I don't know if he's going to keep that lead for long. The 82, the 54, and the 19, and the 39 are drafting together. The 20 trying to join in. 33 and the 21, the 48, and the 4 also attempting to help. Man, 92 really held up that entire pack. As the 35 is still your leader. The 3 is another slow car. He has picked up speed, but he is not going so fast without the draft. And here comes the drafted pack. They've gone up to the 35. Oops, exit out, but the 35 to block. The 54 is in second right now, trying to get another win this season. Here comes 82 to the inside. 82 back to second. Here comes the 39 of Gage Barnett. We haven't talked about him much. Trying to pick up another win for that team. Not this season, but he has 5 career wins. 2 of them being at plate tracks. He was won twice here at Talladega. He's looking for his 3rd win. And now he's looking to the inside of the 82 for second. Gage Barnett trying to win this race. We've got plenty of laps left though. Derek Northrup has fallen out of the draft. What happened here? Derek Northrup got completely taken out of this draft. He is very slow. He's got front nose damage, so he doesn't have much air intake for that car. He is out of this race, I have a feeling. A lot of your older front runners are kind of falling back now. The 8 coming down pit road. We got green flag pit stops. 35, your leader. When are these guys going to pit? If I was them, I would stay out until my tires are completely unscathed. But now, the 35 is going to get shuffled to the outside. He's going to get his lead taken away. 82, a bullet now in front. Trying to lead even more laps this season. Look at them all behind. I hear the 82 slowing down to go down to pit road. Everyone ahead of them. These 4 drivers haven't gone down pit road. It's going to be a 35 to actually lead this lap again. They're trying to lap as many people as possible. Now they come down pit road, except for the 33, who's going to try and extend his laps on his tires even more. He's going to lead this lap. He's going to try and lap even more cars. He's being very early in the race. Well, fairly early into the race. I don't know how this is going to play out. This is very interesting. Now coming down pit road. I'm going to skip so that I can avoid confusion. Now here's your lead pack. The 33, the 82, the 20. It cycled back around the 19 there as well. 54. The 3 is a couple laps down, but the 35 is not back up towards the front. 3 coming down pit lane. Once again, the 92 is going to block those drivers. This is just the 33 and the 82. Momentum right now. 33 is your leader. Will the 33 win this race, or will he endure the pain that he had to endure the last time he was a leader in a race? Last week, Led was dominating. Unfortunately, had a speeding penalty on pit road and took him out of a shot to win that race. Had two of them, in fact. He got put all the way back to 22nd and finished 23rd. Trying to get some redemption here. The 82 on his bumper, though. Can the 82 win 4 races this season? Won 3 in a row earlier this year. Was unable to win in the next race, the 4th win. But now he has a very good chance at taking the checkered flag for the 4th time this season. Traffic of Derek Northrup coming in front of these two drivers. The 82 trying to make a shot for the lead, but the 26 is there. Now finally realizes that and just goes back up to the top, and now he's going to lose a lot of ground on the 33. Battling side by side with the 26. 33 is going to pull away. Other pack is catching these two, though, so it's going to turn back into original pack here in a moment. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Back live at Talladega. I'm dumb. 33 still leader, 47 laps complete. The pack has still not catched the 33 and the 82 that is built up. It's not really a pack. Actually, it is a pack. It definitely is a pack. It's just they haven't caught up to all the drivers. As pit stops starting to occur again. Now for 5th and 6th right up here. Some more lap traffic. It's gonna shuffle. This is going to make these drivers a lot slower. That means that this pack's going to catch them. The 3 kind of makes this a lot harder on these other drivers. They caught up a full 2 seconds on the 33 and the 82, but there's another lap car that they have to deal with before they can get to these two drivers. With 49 laps completed. Who's going to take the checkers away? We have 28 laps to go at Talladega. Yes, green flag pit stops are going to start occurring. We'll be right back after the shakeup, okay? This race is taking a lot longer than I thought. The 82 Bullen to the 33. Already? I'm going to skip one more lap. Okay, are now fighting for the lead. Once again, they are out ahead of the pack, but the pack is catching them very quickly. These two are battling really, really hard, which is making the pack behind them catch up very quickly. They said that there might be one more pit stop before this race is done. 33, remember the last time he was dominating a race? Here comes the 82 to his inside. They're battling for the lead now as they enter turns 3 and 4. The 82 and the 33 are doing a great job here of holding on to the lead. But that pack behind them is catching them fast. Brought it down to about a second. Here comes the pack. This is where a lot of other drivers are going to get involved in this win. They've only got a few laps left before they are caught up. They've only got maybe a lap left until they are completely caught up with. They better make the most of it. Bullen out in front at Talladega. Here comes the pack. They've already caught up with them, and they're going to try the inside of these two. 33 gets by 33. Here comes the 62 of Young. It's now become a single file line on the inside. The 62 is looking for the lead now. Cody Young looking for the lead at Talladega. Cody Young only have 3 years of racing in the Cup Series. Hasn't had a win yet. Joined JW Racing Team this season to see if they can get a win. Here comes James Franco to the inside of him, but he shuts the door on him. There's a lot of Fords up towards the front here. "19 laps to go at Talladega." Who's going to take home the checkered flag out of this big pack of cars? We'll be right back in a few seconds. The pack has once again been bunched up. The 92 bunches them up. And look at the pack ahead. This is your... The 54 is your leader. The 91 in second, 35 fourth, and the 48 in third. There, Camel trying to pick up his second win of the season. Duncan Harvick looking for his first win of the season. Even more lap traffic coming into play. The 42, the 90, the 40, the 54, the 91, and the 48 are your top three right now. Hamill Trying to win for Himeo Racing. We'll be right back one more time. Jesus. Wait, after the green flag pit stops here. Here we go. This is your battle for the lead. Eight laps to go at Talladega. These are your top 4 drivers. Right now, the 83 is 2 seconds back. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch these drivers. Can Vargas get his first career win at Talladega? Or will it be Christian Newman who gets his first ever win at Talladega? Hamill getting his first ever win at Talladega, or James Franco picking up his second win at Talladega? Here comes James Franco to the inside of the 33. That's going to hold those two up as the 54 is still behind the 35. With 7 to go at Talladega. When they come across the line the next time, it'll be 6 to go. Who's going to give? Who's going to win? Who is going to take the checkers and the $500,000 at Talladega? With 6 laps to go. 35 has been one of the most dominant cars out of these 4. The 33, another dominant car. The 54 has led a couple laps, and the same thing with the 48. Here comes the 48 to the inside of the 54. The 48 is just not having this no passing. He is trying to get to the lead as quick as he can. And that is allowing the 35 to kind of pull away a little bit. And now the 48 is starting to pick up ground now on the 35. Will he try the move back on the back straightaway? With 5 laps to go at Talladega. Who will win it? Derek Hamill being shuffled all the way back to 4th. Maybe he can try again in a few laps with the Toyota teammate of the 33. Ford, Toyota, Toyota. That's how they run. And behind them, it's Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, and Dodge. As the 33 now looks to the inside of the 48 for second, the 35 still your leader. Lap traffic of the number 3 car, Viveras, is about to come into play. Hamill to the inside of the 48 for third. As they come through the tri-oval, 4 laps to go at Talladega. Lap traffic. 35 goes high. The 33 tries to the inside. The 54 is going to go with the 35, and the 3 is going to pull up in front of the 3 at the 35. They're tightly packed now. 35 gets the lead taken away. It's the 33 with the lead now. James Franco to the inside. He's up to second now. The 33, the 35, and the 54 are going to pull in behind these two and draft now. The 3 needs to get out of the way of these drivers. Here comes James Franco to the inside. He's about to get blocked by the lap traffic, though. Side by side for the lead. 3 laps to go. Now, 33 gets shuffled out. Here comes the 35 looking for redemption to try and grab the lead back away. Same thing with Hamill. All of these drivers have led a lap in this race so far. Now, the move to the inside of the lap traffic, the 54 doesn't go with them. He tries the outside of the 35. It's not going to work. The 35 and the 48 starting to pull away now. The 54, can he get to the inside before the 3 does? Yes, he does. 54 is in the battle. The 33 can as well. 2 laps to go at Talladega. James Franco, your leader, the 35 of Christian Vargas in second. These two cars look identical to each other, just different sponsors. One's a rookie, one's a veteran. Hamill closing in on the bumper of the 33. I mean the 35. Excuse me. And here he comes to the inside. He tries to make it 3 wide. The 35, they're 3 wide for the lead. 35 on the in the middle. The 33 to the inside of the 48 of James Franco. They're side by side for the lead. The 35 on the outside. Hamill making it to the first. They're coming across the start finish line 3 wide, almost for second. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Talladega. 2.66 miles to go. The 33. Can he make a move on the 54 for that first win of his? Christian Vargas falls back. Here comes the 3 to the inside of the 33. The 3 is not on the lead lap, but he is making moves. He's got the 33 stuck on the outside. That's going to allow the 54 to pull away. No one has anything for the 54 now. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, Derek Hamill, Denver Mattress, Magowski have never won at Talladega, but now they do. Derek Hamill wins the Aaron's 499 at Talladega. What a finish for the race today at Talladega. Absolutely crazy. Derek Hamill picks up another win this season. And gets a crazy $500,000 check. James Franco finishes second, Christian Vargas third, Christian Newman fourth, Patrick Smith fifth, Juan Garcia sixth, William Quayle seventh, Diego Yepes eighth, Keon Vargas ninth, Justin Rickey in the 10th position. This is your top 28 of the race. You guys can pause to see where your driver or you finished in today's race. Now we go to the bottom half of the leaderboard. And Derek Hamill takes the flag and wins it at Talladega. Let's take a look at what your points look like. Bowman still hangs on to the points lead by 21 points. He actually gained in points. Christian Newman third, James Franco fourth in points. Next week we are going to Martinsville Speedway for the running of the Virginia 500. Let's take a look at your standings for the season. Bullen first, Xavier Griffin second, Christian Newman third, James Franco fourth, Trevor Hall fifth, Derek Hamill sixth, Christian Vargas seventh, Keyshawn Richardson eighth, Andrew Noriega ninth, and Michelle Simpson in 10th. You guys can take a look at the rest of the points. I'm only explaining the top 10. You guys can pause. You had enough time to pause. So here is your bottom 20 of the point standings. Avarez dropped so much from that. And unfortunately, Avarez didn't make one of our races. He only has 7 starts this season. That's unfortunate for him. So he missed out on the another race. Duncan Harvick gets a good finish today, but actually he didn't get a good finish. Never mind, I apologize. But man, look at Wayne Carson with 5 poles, only 1 top 10, and he's back in 35th in points. But yes, that is it for today's Aaron 499. Hope you guys enjoyed that race, because I surely did. I surely did dade. So how'd you guys do? When is the logo due? In 2 days, because I have a race tomorrow, so I cannot. Yeah, I can't stream, so. That race wasn't boring. Fireball. Just because you lost doesn't mean it's boring. That was actually a good race. The endings, it was almost a photo finish. It wasn't boring. It wasn't boring. And you copy and paste your freaking message. Yeah, the 3 and the 92 were kind of holding him up. I agree with that being a little bull crap. But yeah, but the race wasn't that bad. To be honest with you, it's better than most Talladega races. Let's be honest here. It is better. It was better than It was better than the 2016 Talladega race, the second one. It was better than that one. You have to admit, it was better. This race was better than that one by a long shot. What? Notification. Hello. Oh wait, I got a like. Also, where were the bump drafts? What do you mean, where were the bump drafts? I don't have bump drafting on the original thing. I had it on default settings. Yeah. Yeah, there was none of that because I had it on the default settings, so it didn't have bump drafting. Most of the tracks are on the default settings. That's why the racing was kind of boring. Because there was no wrecks to shake it up. But the last time that I turned it up, you guys didn't like the wrecks, so that's why I tried to make it as non-wrecky as possible, but still have wrecks. It did have a wreck. It did have a caution. It wasn't a good caution. It was just a small little spin, but I tried to make it, you know, so it's a little bit more racy. I want more racing than just wrecking. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for. So yeah, but I'm gonna go, guys, because I just need to go and